It's time now for Center Ice here with Coach Cav. How's it going, Coach?
Great, Emily. It's good to be back. Hopefully school will start here soon. We'll get the students back on campus, but it's fun to be back, and we're playing pretty good hockey right now, so we're ready for the stretch run here in January and February.
Let's talk a little bit more about that good hockey you guys have been playing. A few good weekends here. We had a win over Hockey East opponent UMass, then swept RIT, split against Robert Morris. Now you're tied for third in the Atlantic Hockey. How do you like the way the team is clicking at this point in the season?
Yeah, we came back from the break and we had a tough game against Sacred Heart, but I was really proud of the effort the guys put forth against UMass Amherst. They're a Hockey East team, and we played really well. We got up 1-0. They tied the game in the third period and started to come with some momentum, but our guys rallied, and we got a power play goal by Billy Lauder and won that game. And I think that catapulted us into the next weekend where we played RIT, where we played two really strong games. Swept RIT, which was a big weekend for us in the conference standings, and played great against Robert Morris last Thursday, winning that game 5-1, and didn't play so well on Friday. And I don't think it was a case of overconfidence. I think it was a case of just one of those nights where we really didn't have it, and they played extremely well.
And after those games, back-to-back games against UMass and RIT with 2-1 wins, you said you wanted more pucks to the net and early. The next two games you won 6-2 and 5-1 with 66 shots. Is that the direction that you're hoping this team will continue to go in?
I hope so. I don't think there's a secret to scoring goals. I think if you get to the net and if you shoot pucks to the net, you're going to score goals. There's an old saying that if you want money, you go to the bank. If you want to score goals, you go to the net.
Easy enough.
So
very nice. Now, you also had some big accomplishments over these last few weekends. Brant Harris and Billy Lotta each had hat tricks. How have you liked their leadership, especially coming out in ways like that?
Well, I think both Brant and Billy, coupled with Jordan Sims and Matt Grogan, have given us great senior leadership. They've been the focal point, probably, of our team all season long. And when they're playing well, it certainly rises the level of play for our entire team. So we're going to need those four to have, lead us down the stretch here in January and February. They're big months for us. We have, two real important games coming up against Mercyhurst this weekend, and we're going to need everyone playing pretty well.
And you can see it coming out of the young guys, too. We had Ryan Sagala and Brett Skiba, both freshmen, have their career firsts in these last few weeks as well. How have these younger guys contributed and made themselves so valuable?
Well, I think it's been nice that because we have such great senior leadership that we're not relying on our freshmen to carry the load here for our team. So they've been able to ease their way in, and it's been a nice transition for them. And as of late, Brett Skiba, coming off the injury, he broke his hand, has been playing terrific. He skates very well. He gets on pucks, and he energizes our team when he's out there. Ryan Sagala is also another. He's a fourth-round pick of the Pittsburgh Penguins. He skates also very well. He's strong on the puck. He separates guys, and he can ignite our transition game. So both of them are going to be integral parts of our team going down the stretch.
And we'll have Ryan Sagala on the show a little bit later, so we'll get to talk to him a little bit more about his career first goal. Now, next up, you'll play Mercyhurst, and then you'll have a home-and-home with AIC. Can you give us a little bit of a preview about those upcoming games? Sure.
Mercyhurst is the top team in our league. Right. They've won their last 10 league games. They're 6-0 at home. They lead the conference in scoring by a large margin. I think they have 3 of the top 6 scorers in the league. So that's going to be, a daunting task for us defensively. We're going to have to be very sharp. We're going to have to eliminate any type of odd man rushes and certainly protect our goaltenders where there's no second chance opportunities. AIC is also playing pretty well. We had a game against them, I think, which was an outlier. We played really well, and the night we played them in Springfield, pucks went in. But both teams present formidable offenses, and we're going to have to tighten up defensively and go to the net and get pucks on net and score goals.
And we've seen that work for you guys, so we'll be rooting for you guys against the #1 team this weekend.
That's our secret formula.
Very nice. We like that. All right, well, thank you so much for coming in, Coach.
Thanks for having us, Emily.
All right, let's take a look now at the last few weeks of highlights from UConn men's ice hockey. We are joined now by freshman defenseman Ryan Sagala. Thanks so much for coming on the show today, Ryan.
Thanks, Emily. I'm glad to be here.
First off, we have to congratulate you on your first ever career goal as a Husky. Can you take us through what you saw in that goal and your emotions getting the first one?
Yeah, obviously it was an exciting one. It was kind of a long wait, but it was definitely worth the wait. And as far as the goal went down, the puck shot loose in the middle of the ice, and I moved up to Patrick Kirtland, who made a heads-up play and found me joining the rush late. And by the time I had the puck, Brant Harris was in front of the net screening the goalie, and I just happened to find the back of the net, so it was exciting.
Very nice. Got that first one out of the way. I'm sure many more to come now.
Yeah, let's hope.
We've had a lot of really exciting, high-energy games, high-scoring games as well. What has the mentality of the team been lately to have those kind of wins?
Just coach has been very big on just doing the little details, just going to the net hard with your stick on the ice, just being hard to play against. Being engaged in the game at all times. Not letting down. So just those little details have really been helping us lately.
And Coach mentioned the secret formula of fast-paced, heavy-volume shots to the nets. How do you feel like you've been adapting to that and the team has been adapting to that, being able to get into that mentality?
Well, yeah, he's huge on having the forwards move the puck up to the points right away. And obviously the defensemen have to do their job and get it down to the net. So, it's been helping us a lot. And as you mentioned, we've been scoring more goals lately, so it's definitely been helpful.
Now, as a freshman, you've been playing on the first and second line here. What have you seen as the biggest challenges switching over to playing college hockey, and where do you want to grow the most as an athlete in your years here?
Yeah, obviously, it's a big adjustment coming from high school to college. The guys are older and stronger. The game's faster. For me, I just really want to try to simplify my game and just play as simple as I can, and hopefully that'll help the team in the future.
All right, Ryan, we want to get a little bit more information on who the man is behind number 3. So can you tell us a little bit about your background, where you're from, other sports you played, anything our fans would be interested to know about Ryan Sagala?
All right, yeah, well, I'm 19 years old. I'm from Rockland, Massachusetts, which is about 20 minutes south of Boston, between Boston and the Cape. I went to Salisbury School for 3 years. We had to play 3 sports there, actually. So in the fall, I played soccer, and the winter, I obviously played hockey. And in the spring, it's actually kind of funny. I was actually the varsity baseball team manager. I just recorded the stats, which was, was kind of a cool experience to be part of.
Yeah, nice. Getting all the teams throughout the season.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Very nice. All right, now that you've lit the lamp on the ice, we're going to see if you can light the lamp here in our studio. All right, Ryan, how it works is we're going to hit you with a series of questions, and you just give me the first answer that comes to mind. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, first question. What is your favorite boy band?
That's a tough one, but I hate to admit it, but I have to go with One Direction. So.
Oh, okay. Classy. I like that. Who in your locker room would you say could fit best on One Direction?
That's another tough one, but I would have to say Kyle Husson. He actually has been, he actually plays the guitar and he openly sings too, so I think he'd fit in there well.
Okay, talented guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Good guy to have in the locker room.
Exactly.
Okay, so we just had the Golden Globes this weekend. What would be your pick? What is the best movie that you've seen recently?
I actually just saw Lone Survivor the other night, which is a great movie, so I'd have to go with that one.
Okay, good pick. What is the breakfast of champions? What do you eat on game day mornings?
I usually go with the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on croissant. That's usually what I go with. Yeah,
classic with a twist?
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice. Okay, last question. What is one thing that you want Husky fans to know about fellow freshman and recent first-time goal scorer Brett Skiba?
Well, with Brett Skiba, all the guys give him a little hard time. They kind of call him an overachiever, per se. He had a 4.0 GPA last semester, and he always finishes either first and second in all the off-ice testings. And he outbenches everyone by at least 30 pounds, despite being the youngest guy in the team. So all the guys give him a hard time about that, which is usually pretty fun.
Well, that's a pretty good thing to be made fun of.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right, well, thank you so much for coming on, give us a little inside look on the team and your life. So we're looking forward to seeing even more from you throughout your years here.
Thanks, Emily. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for tuning into the show with Ryan Sagala. I'm Emily Noonan. That's all from Center Ice. We'll see you out there.